Welcome to my first ever art journaling video. I began art journaling in October. It's a lot of fun. This is the cover. Do the cover after you've done the art. I'm showing you these because I have a couple of health conditions that have created pain from my thumb all the way up into my wrist and even into my arms at times. It's the worst on the right, but it's in both hands. The left is healed significantly well from this last bout, but the right, I'm still struggling. So if you see me in any of this attire, do not be alarmed. It just means that I'm having a significant amount of pain, and I've had to try to learn to create with whatever I need on. So without further ado, let's begin. I basically started out with absolutely no idea in my head of what I wanted to do this particular day, but I wanted to paint, and I wanted to paint in streaks and then just build from there. So I used Artist Loft products for this, and I'll include full descriptions in the description box. So I used several colors. I started out with mostly the warm colors, vermilion, I don't know, some kind of red, and then some kind of yellow. It got on other pages. I was like, oh. So this journal, by the way, is a Dyan Reaveley journal. I love her. Dylusions lady, for those who know the brand. So then I added some blues and greens and stenciled, decided to put stickers on it, like lace type applique stickers. Then I went through my little ephemera stash to see what else I had. Still have some of the lace stickers. I like to mix and match things, use some of my own drawings, things from coloring books. I'm stamped out hearts by two little dudes I drew. Yeah, just whatever I find to put together. That's what I do at the time. There's some more of my drawings. So then I landed on this, and I thought, okay, we're starting to get somewhere, I think. What else can I do with this? Let me just keep going. And it's usually the thought process is not as, how can I say it? Like, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I just do it. I will find sayings and quotes from magazines. I will use little notepad papers, stickers. I just had fun this particular day. And then I even wrote in the background. And then sometimes I even scribble on the drawings and add to what I'm doing. Like with those flowers, I didn't draw those. Those were from a coloring book. But the black little squiggly shapes inside of the petals, I did do that. I gave the girl with the crown on tattoos on her arms. You know, I just went all out. And I combined different elements together. So I'm giving you a close-up of what I basically did. And I thought this spread is me. I love Brene Brown. I mentioned what she said about vulnerability in one of her books. So that's what that looked like. Love yourself. I have the lady doing yoga that's kind of fuller figured because I've struggled with that, but I'm pretty free of it now. So then I moved on to working on this. This was supposed to be a self-portrait of myself. And the next page, I have some coloring book flowers again, lips that I drew with the teeth, and then a Dyan Reaveley quote, cut out, die cut type of thing. And I also used her stencil and just kind of, instead of painting over the stenciling, I literally went in. So there's a self-drawing I did of myself a while ago. And then there's this. And I'm going, It kind of looks like me, but kind of not. Okay, watch this. This is wild. I'm blending. And see how split this pencil is? See if I can even duplicate. Look at that. That is so crazy. So now that you've seen the little issue I was having with that one colored pencil, I'm showing you this. So when I colored this in, I thought, this doesn't exactly look like me. But then it kind of does. But who is this? Then it hit me. It looks like my Aunt Jean, who's my oldest aunt. So I thought, how cool. One of my parents' friends said when they met them, oh my gosh, I always thought that she looked like you guys, talking about me. She actually looks like a combination of her three aunts. So I thought that was cool. Hey, if I look like them, they're phenomenal women, they're pretty women, I'll take it. That's a compliment. So I thought, let me begin coloring in these different flowers that I drew, because I was having all kinds of issues with my little setup here. What I'm using as a desk. So I just began coloring away. And I don't always stay within the lines now, because I think my hand situation, and then I'm just older, I don't always see them, even though I'm the one that drew them on this. My art journaling consists of a variety of media, and that's because I'm kind of experimenting with what I would like to do, since this is my very first art journal. I'm using some of everything, from colored pencil to paint, acrylic, watercolor, to watercolor pencils, to crayons, just whatever I can get my hands on. And then I use stickers from various sticker books, article pieces, words, verbiage, quotes, from magazines. Use what you have. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. Just kind of look around and see what you have. If you have the budget to buy, buy. You don't have to invest in the best of products. I have all kinds of colored pencils, a variety of brands, and I'll include them in the description box, because I just pick up a pencil and go. I don't necessarily think about, well, gee, do I want to use all Prismas today? You know, do I want to use just Crayola? I mix it up. I have a brand that I use in the skin tones, in large part. It's called Black Widow. And I mix the Black Widow a lot with Crayola, Prisma, whatever I've got. So, Artist Loft, whomever. The one thing I want to say too is this: if you're an art journaler and you also make videos, you know what kind of a process this is. It can take a while to make the video and do the art and do the voiceover. It takes a while. So, having said that, I just want to say that I will post these videos as often as I can. If you guys like them, click like, click subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and you'll see more of this kind of content on my channel. I tend to do a lot of vlogs and conversation pieces and just pretty much whatever. But I've been doing art for several years now, and I decided it was high time that I share more of that actual artistry that's more or less, I guess, the fine art category. Drawing, painting. I haven't tried sculpting yet, but I want to. Things like that. I want to share my process of being an adrenalized artist. And I call myself that because anytime that I do anything that's artistic, I get in this zone, and I most of the time don't even know what's happening. So most of my artistry videos are going to be like this. They are going to have voiceovers, because if I had to explain myself as I was in the zone, I probably wouldn't be able to. It's kind of like a deep form of meditation. And I always feel like whatever I'm doing, whether I'm writing a song or art journaling like this or doing a planner, that God is meeting me there and we're having a conversation and he's just working through my body, my hands, my mind. And God is just what I grew up with and the word that I use. Feel free to use the word that you use. But just that higher power, that higher level of consciousness takes me over. I'm going to do a part 2 of this video so it doesn't run long. Thank you for watching. Take care. Click like and subscribe. Bye.